Picture this. You're wandering through a sun-drenched town in Portugal. You can feel the warmth of the cobblestones under your feet, but then this one particular smell just completely takes over. It's smoky, it's salty, and it's absolutely irresistible. It is, of course, the smell of fresh fish grilling over hot charcoal. So, let's get into it.
So what is this delicious mystery all about? I mean, this smell is as much a part of Portugal as the beautiful tiled walls or the sound of the ocean. It's literally everywhere. But why? Well, we're going to follow our noses and find out.
You see, that incredible aroma, it's not just about what's for lunch. It tells a much bigger story. A story of summer, of huge celebrations, and of a really deep, profound connection to the sea. And to understand it, we've got to start by looking at the calendar, because this whole thing is a very seasonal phenomenon.
So let's start with our first big clue, the season. Because this smell is, without a doubt, the official scent of summer in Portugal.
Yeah, the timing here is absolutely key. The reason you smell this everywhere from June through September is because that's when the sardines are at their absolute peak, plump, fatty, and just packed with flavor. The whole country knows it, and you can almost feel the collective anticipation as the grills start firing up.
There's this great local saying that just captures the whole vibe perfectly. No verão, sardinha no pão. It means in summer, sardines on bread. It's so simple, right? But it sums up this beloved national tradition of just pure, simple joy. It's not just a meal, it's a whole mindset. And this tradition really hits its peak during the Festas dos Santos Populares, the festivals of the popular saints. The entire month of June basically turns into one massive, countrywide street party. And what's at the heart of every single one of them? You guessed it, huge smoking grills loaded with sardines right in the middle of it all, feeding everyone in this giant communal feast filled with music and laughter.
Okay, so we know when this all happens, but that just leads to the next question, right? Why this specific food cooked in this particular way? Well, that brings us to the simple art of fire.
The term you need to know is grelhado no carvão, and it just means grilled over charcoal. But look, this isn't just a cooking method, it's a philosophy. It's a cornerstone of Portuguese food culture. The whole idea is about simplicity, about letting the fresh ingredients be the undisputed star of the show. You're not going to find any complex sauces or heavy batters here.
The process itself is just beautifully simple, and every single step is about respecting that main ingredient. First, you start with unbelievably fresh fish, probably caught that very same morning. Then, you season it with nothing more than a generous sprinkle of coarse salt. Grill it over hot charcoal and serve it up with some simple boiled potatoes and a fresh salad. That's it. Every step is designed to let the incredible flavor of the fish just sing.
You can really see the difference when you put it side by side with other ways of cooking. With the Portuguese grill, the ingredient is always the star. In other places, maybe the sauce is the hero. Here, it's just about salt and fire, versus complex marinades and batters. And most importantly, absolute uncompromising freshness is everything. It's totally non-negotiable.
And now, we get to the deepest layer of our mystery. Because this smell, this food, it's not just food. It's a direct taste of the Atlantic Ocean, and it's a reflection of Portugal's very soul.
Think about it. That smoky aroma that just floats through the streets. It's a constant, living reminder of Portugal's history. For centuries, this was a nation of fishermen, of explorers. The sea wasn't just some geography on a map. It was their livelihood. It was adventure. It was their entire identity. And believe me, that history is still very much alive on every single plate of grilled fish. This quote just captures the whole experience perfectly. The daily catch literally decides what's for dinner. Seriously, in a good local restaurant, don't be surprised if the waiter just walks right past you with the menus and instead brings a giant platter of the day's fresh fish right to your table for you to pick from. It is the ultimate seat-at-table experience you can imagine. Okay, so you know the what, the when, and the why. You're probably getting hungry, but how can you get in on this incredible, authentic cultural experience yourself? How do you find that perfect meal? Well, it's actually pretty easy. First and foremost, just follow your nose. Seriously, look for that telltale plume of white smoke rising from a grill on the sidewalk. Listen for that sizzle. The best spots are almost always the small, family-run restaurants called tascas. Don't be afraid to wander away from the main tourist squares. And if you see a simple, handwritten sign that just says Peixe Grelhado, congratulations, you're in the right place. So you see, the smell of grilled fish in Portugal, it's so much more than just a smell.
It's the scent of summer, it's a taste of history, and it's this incredibly warm invitation to join the party. Which, of course, leaves me with one final question for you. What's a smell that defines the soul of a place that you love?